skin. This is my favorite thing to do. People will say, Holly, man, you have so much energy. And I'm like, you're right, because I get to do this all day, every day for the best company on the face of the planet. It's easy to talk about for me. We've recently developed a skincare strategy. We're in a really changing environment right now, where today's customer is really, they're very picky, they're a lot smarter than they've ever been, they're reading ingredients, they know what they need for their individual needs. And we took the opportunity over the last couple of years to have a response to those needs by way of products. And we're now using language that takes the ownership off of you and puts it in the hands of the customer so that they can recognize terminology and language that's familiar. We don't want you to have to be a skincare expert or a dietitian or a nutritionist or a weight management specialist or a fitness person or a makeup artist. We simply want you to have products that people will recognize because they've seen it everywhere around them. So we looked at skin science, and we thought, for a strategy, how do we approach this? We realized that skin science recognizes 3 skin types. There's dry skin, oily skin, and combination skin. Now, I know many of you, if you ask your customer, or if you're talking about skincare, somebody will say, oh, no, 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 no. I have sensitive skin. Well, sensitive skin is not a skin type. Sensitive skin is a symptom of a skin type. And if you can address the skin type and bring that into balance, those sensitivities begin to calm down. So when we were looking at formulating a skincare regimen, we looked at the broadest range of users who use skincare, and it is the demographic who believes that their skin is combination. So ages 18 to 45 is your broadest range of people, and they use combination skincare. Now, combination skin is sometimes dry, sometimes oily, sometimes neither, and sometimes both. And it's often referred to as normal skin. So if you say, I have normal skin, not a skin type, that's a marketing term, because none of us want to feel abnormal. We don't feel like we have abnormal skin. Even normal skin fluctuates. And so the combination skin really has to be an intelligent skincare system to address where the skin is dry and address where the skin is oily. So with that, we're introducing this year at Global Rally, we introduced a brand new skincare system called Sonya Daily Skincare. And the beauty about all of these new products you're seeing is they can actually work with other skincare products in the Forever family. So our Marine Mask and our Epiblanc and our Alpha E Factor, we studied those ingredients to ensure that all of these products work harmoniously together. Infinite by Forever, you can use that and complement it with the new Sonya Daily Skincare System, because each product works, they're friends, they work synergistically to help bring the skin to balance. The products are also fragrance-free. Now, I get this question a lot. Why are you taking fragrance out of our skincare? We love our fragrance. But again, we're in a new world, we're in a new whole consumer range where the customer today feels that fragrance is an allergen. And many people who have sensitive skin will avoid skincare that contains fragrance. And so we wanted to open up the opportunity for you to attract more people, more health, more vitality, better skin using Forever products than ever before. And in order to do that, we needed to create products that were fragrance-free to remove the barrier that somebody may get to if they look at the products, yes, but does it contain fragrance? Nope, they're fragrance-free. So with that, we have an amazing technology designed to deliver the optimal results to the skin. Now, you hear the word gel, and we automatically think of aloe vera gel. And yes, aloe vera gel is in a high concentration in these formulas. But we also needed to find a way to get the gel into the skin with other rich botanicals, herbs, floral, vegetables, fruits, roots, mushrooms. There's so many wonderful, rich ingredients, and we needed to get them into the skin. Now, if you look under a microscope and hypothetically say we have 3 ingredients. We have fig fruit extract and pomegranate fruit extract and aloe. Well, we know that when aloe meets pomegranate, it activates it to a whole new level. And if you're looking at them under a Petri dish, the aloe and the pomegranate are all the way over here, and they are friends, and they are getting it all. They love to be together, and they're happy. The desert fig, he's way over here on the Petri dish. He's going to be farther from the aloe and the pomegranate. And we know that they are such vital ingredients. So we needed to encapsulate them. I just picture we're just giving a big hug to everybody. Come on, get along. Holding them together, holding them in place, so that once they hit the skin, they disperse, and the skin is so intelligent, it takes those ingredients and uses them exactly where it needs it. So this product line is ideal for combination skin, which goes through those fluctuations. That's sometimes dry, sometimes oily. And it delivers aloe moisture and botanicals in this wonderful new technology called a gel-based system, an encapsulation system that simply allows us to use a lot more natural ingredients and pair them with aloe to activate aloe to a whole different level. The one thing I love most about this product line is the textures. They are light, they're delicate and elegant. When you put them on your skin, you immediately have an experience that is so positive. When you rub them into your skin, when you rinse them off, start to finish, your entire interaction with the product is a wonderful experience. And textures matter to today's customer. Now let's take a look at the products. We're going to start with our refreshing gel cleanser. This is not your over bubbly cleanser. This is not the cleanser that you put it on your face and it erupts in bubbles, and then you rinse and 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 you still have bubbles on your face. This is not that cleanser. This cleanser erupts into a very soft lather. And it has aloe in the highest concentration, which helps to soothe instead of stripping the skin. Many of us, when we use skincare, we think that if our skin feels really super tight, that it's really clean, but it's so tight. We don't want to do that to the skin. We want the skin to feel fresh and clean, not stripped. And aloe is the perfect ingredient to do that. So this cleanser helps to remove dirt and oil and makeup effortlessly, and it conditions the skin so the skin feels soft and silky. It's almost as if it leaves a delicate veil of moisture behind so that the skin recognizes it as being very skin friendly. Let's talk about the magic in the formulas. We've got aloe, obviously the hero in all of these. But we've paired it with the baobab oil, which is designed to cut through the oil on the face. Now, people will say, but I don't have oily skin. Well, if you wear any sort of a liquid foundation, regardless of whether it's oil-free or not, you need something to cut through that. And if you are ever walking around outside, if you ever walk outside of any sort of a bubble, you need help getting through that because pollution is a huge issue today. In fact, studies are showing that pollution, what we know about pollution particles, is just as damaging as the sun. And the baobab oil helps to cut through all of that debris on the face. The acacia cancina fruit extracts combined with apple amino acids, this is where we get together in that little petri dish and we all are friends because they support the lathering effect of aloe and provide the optimal cleansing experience. Next up, we have our illuminating gel. This is a really special product. When you look at what the customer is asking for, and believe me, we do a lot of comprehensive study. It's not just that Holly wakes up one day, or Greg or Aiden or Navaz comes into our office and says, I think I'd like something to brighten the skin. No, we're looking on analytics to see what customers are Googling and what the top 25 words they're searching for in their skincare. And guess what? Those top 25 word searches are in these products because we want them to find all of those things they're looking for here in the products. Okay, illuminating gel. So as we were looking for terminology that consumers were Googling, one of the words that they, well, actually, one of the words described many different ways was illuminate, brighten, glow, shine, sparkle. We want to look like our complexion is dewy and youthful and so healthy that it reflects that. And so illuminating gel is the response to that consumer need. So it helps to brighten overall appearance of the skin, reduces the appearance of large pores, because now we're talking tone and texture. If your tone is uneven and red, or if the texture has dead skin cells or dry patches or different elements, it reflects light in different directions. And when you reflect light in different directions, your skin looks very dull and sallow. When you remove that and balance it and even it out, your skin reflects out that light, and what do you see? Bright, glowing skin. So we need to address not only the tone, but the texture of the skin, and this product does just that, and it truly does give your skin a natural glow. And it does it, again, with some wonderful botanicals that have actually been studied for it. They go back through ancient medicine, studied for their skincare benefits. First, we have our aloe. Again, aloe is always the hero in these products, and it's in at the highest concentration. I questioned our R&D team when I first arrived at the company. I said to them, like, you guys have made a mistake. There is no way that you're using 60 to 90% of aloe in your formula, and there's no water. There's no way. And of course, they corrected me. Yes, 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 Holly, no, yeah, there is 60% aloe in this formula. There is 49% aloe in this formula, and aloe is the first ingredient in these products. Next up, we have an encapsulated peptide. Peptide, another word that people are looking for because they know that once they get peptides on their skin, it helps to increase the overall appearance of brightness. There's a unique algae blend that's paired with liposomes. It's paired together, again, to help deliver those benefits into the skin. This is smart science. This is such strategic development. These products have been in the works for over 2 years. And you heard me talk earlier about the multiple revisions of our new aloe vera gel that we went through. Just to give you a sneak peek in my world, I'm actually on revision 31 of our sunscreen. 31. And it's not just, let's mix it up and put it in something and try it on our skin and see if we like it. We need to make sure that we get the right balance of natural ingredients. We need to make sure that the texture and the consistency is right, that it meets the quality standards. And when I send it out for testing and it comes back and that big testing is rejected, we're back to the drawing board. These products take such time and energy and care, and they're vetted scientifically every step of the way. Algae with liposomes is the ultimate ingredient blend to help deliver the benefits to the skin. Red clover flower helps with the texture of the skin, and then we have a rich blend of Asian botanicals, including licorice root and the happy fruit jujube. I love jujube, it's just fun to say, makes me feel happy. But these Asian botanicals have been studied for centuries, and when you have the East versus West, the Asians, they're constantly looking for brighter, whiter, lighter skin. And they know these herbs, and these herbs are in there at a very high concentration designed to deliver the best results. Now, when we were looking at skincare trends, we stumbled upon an amazing statistic. And that is the amount of consumers that the mask industry is attracting. To the point of, in the UK alone, masks attracted 1.1 million new customers. New. Can you imagine what your business would do with 1.1 million new customers? The UK market is expanding and explosive in this category, and it's a global trend. And when we looked at our mask offering, we have some amazing masks that have stood the test of time, but we wanted something that was really easy to use. And so we created our refining gel mask. It's a sleeping mask. That's right, you heard me, a sleeping mask. It doesn't sleep. You go to sleep. It does all the work through the night. You wake up and you see immediate benefits in your skin. So this helps to nourish your skin while you sleep. Our skin does different functions while we sleep. Our whole body does different things while we sleep. And therefore, it needs different support in the skin to help the skin as the skin's going through its refreshing and its rejuvenating process. So this helps to promote a healthy tone and support the fluctuations of combination skin, meaning oil controlling and hydrating ingredients, and your skin feels absolutely soft. So here's how you use it. You get ready for bed. In Australia, they call it slip, slap, and slop. You slap on some product, you slip, slap, and slop it on your face, you go to sleep. Don't worry about your pillowcase. Don't worry about your hair. Don't worry about your clothing. Let the mask go to work. Wake up the next morning and in the shower or with a damp towel, rinse the mask off, and I want you to all stand at arm's length distance and notice the glow. This is the most sensitive part of your hand. I want you to feel your skin and feel the velvety texture. Can't get easier than that. Put it on, it does all the work, rinse it off, and you're done. Some of the key ingredients in this product, again, we look to ancient Chinese remedies to help support some of the benefits of this amazing product. And we have aloe, again, as our hero. And then we have apple fruit extracts. Now you're going to see the word apple again. And you're going to say, okay, yeah, we know, we're familiar with apple. But did you notice that the first ingredient in the cleanser is an apple amino acid, and this ingredient is an apple fruit extract? There's a difference. You can't just look at an apple as an apple as an apple. We break them down to the amino acids, to the enzymes, to the peptides, to the proteins, to whatever we can find and isolate and use as a key ingredient. We are doing just that, to the point where aloe is the same way. We're able to pair other ingredients and activate the efficacy of aloe by introducing it to other fellow desert plants. And this product is exactly that. It has a blend of carrot, basil seed, the Artemisia pallens flower, and soybean oils designed to help support the skin in its moisturization process. And then there's Korean bamboo extract and licorice root that's designed to help support the overall texture. So reduces the appearance of large pores, and then also helps if the skin is very overly productive in producing oil. So this product works for you while you're sleeping. Wake up and you will see an amazing glow. That's one thing that I love about skincare. We are an aloe vera company. We are a health and wellness company, and our aloe vera gel is the one product that we should all be drinking. Supplements are a part of that. But when you look at how aloe affects the skin and you look at how it works from the inside out, it is such a beautiful thing, and we have so many scientific tests that show the benefits of both ingesting and applying these products topically. So our Soothing Gel Moisturizer is not just a moisturizer. It contains ingredients which will satisfy many of those top 25 globally researched words in its products, and it's a Hydra-infused moisture carrier. Now you see the word Hydra and you see the word moisture. Hydration is water, moisture is oil, and the Hydra Infuse, when you try this product, I want you to just put a tiny, tiny little bit on your hand, and I want you to start to tap it. And you're gonna see this beautiful liquid begin to form around, and your skin is just gonna drink it in. So it breaks it down. Again, it's that gel encapsulation. We have all these amazing botanicals and all these ingredients in there that we know are ideal for skin health. But we need to keep them all together, keep them friends, and once they hit the skin, they disperse and they go right into the skin to where the skin needs it most at those various levels and at those various stages of the skin as it's evolving. This product helps to improve the appearance of balanced skin. So it helps, again, support the fluctuations. It soothes an even skin tone, and it has a scientifically advanced collagen. Now, on the label, and we're not scientists here, but this is really an important thing to know. The scientific term is hydrolyzed collagen. What does that mean? Hydrolyzed collagen is a scientifically studied collagen that allows collagen to get to the skin where skin needs collagen most. The collagen molecule is a massively long, large molecule. And if you just put a collagen molecule on your skin, it's just going to sit there. It's going to hang out. It's not going anywhere. It's not doing you any good. So we hydrolyze it, we cut it up, and we make it at the right molecular size that the skin recognizes it, brings it in, and knows exactly what to do with it. Our skin is so intelligent. It's so smart. It knows what to do with these ingredients, but sometimes our skin processes, especially as we age, our skin processes become a little sluggish. And the things that we don't want to go fast, go faster, and the things we want to slow down, they don't slow down. So we need to give our skin a boost. Our skin remembers how it looked and felt when it was young. It tells a history and a story of where it's been, and it does this by the way that it looks and it feels. And if you sincerely listen to what your skin is saying by the way that it looks and feels, you now have products that you can respond to what the skin is asking for, and you can actually deliver support for that additional balance. Truly a wonderful, rich moisturizer, but this is not your thick, heavy moisturizer that sits on your skin. The skin drinks it in, but that layer that just feels so wonderfully soft and silky. This product contains aloe, and there you see the apple, pomegranate, fig, and mulberry fruit extracts. It almost sounds good enough to eat. Please don't. Jojoba esters, olive oil, so you've got your moisturizing ingredients, your fatty ingredients that help design to support the lipids of the skin that gives you that additional bounce, right? When we start to lose collagen in our skin starts to sag like this. Can you see me on the screen? This is what our skin looks like without collagen. When you have healthy collagen, your skin looks firm and it's got that additional bounce in it. So you've got your hydration and your moisturizers designed to help support those different areas of the skin. So the lipid barrier is where you've got that firm bounce. And the jojoba esters and the olive oil are designed to marry in that area to support skin. And we have beta-glucan that comes from mushrooms, and there's the wonderful hydrolyzed collagen, designed again to meet the needs of what consumers are looking for today and to give you the result of wonderful, healthy-looking, balanced skin. Comes in a wonderful little toiletries bag. You can pop it in your diaper bag, your gym bag, your briefcase, wherever you go and pull it out. It's a nice size bag, so you can put, believe me, I travel with 3 of them. You can put a lot in them. So it's a really nice little addition to the line. And combination skin has met its match. We're seeing people have results in as little as 3 to 5 days. And that's power. Now, those who have severely dry or have severely oily skin and they've got those fluctuations and one day it's one and one day it's the next, they will see immediate benefits when they use these products. That's what's so great about skincare. It's immediately visible and demonstrative. You can see it work literally as you apply. Now, when we also look at today's customer, I talked about this earlier. Today's customer is all about me, what I want, what's in it for me, how's it going to affect me, because I'm a person, I'm an individual, I have unique DNA. So no longer are we customizing things, we're personalizing people's skincare, and they are looking very strategically for things to add to their daily regimen. And again, we answer the call for specific products. So let's take an example. I may have very, very dry skin, and Natalie may have very, very oily skin. And we have very different skin types. So I would be an Infinite customer, and she would be a combination skin customer. But we both have dark circles and under-eye puffiness. So these products are designed to address an individual skin concern and not an individual skin type. So they can be used by all skin types. And you'll use them for a very specific purpose. Now you see the kits changing, and they're becoming a little bit more simple and pared down. And it's because, again, backed by research, we studied that when people buy our skincare, when they bought the Fleur de Jouvence and the Sonya, they weren't coming back and repurchasing kits. They were purchasing 1 or 2 or 3 of the products. And we want them to use the entire daily regimen, because you're going to get benefits when you use a product. You just will. But you're going to get amazing benefits when you use the routine as it was designed. And we wanted people to come back and purchase the system over and over. We also found that people are very picky about what they will and will not do in a system. And we found that people are moving away from toners in a specific demographic, and they may have not purchased one of our previous kits because they didn't think they needed or wanted a toner. There were other people who didn't like to exfoliate. And the most scrutinizing customer was that in the sun care category. We all are told we need effective sun care, sun protection. Protect your skin, protect your skin. But we are very picky about how we get our sun protection. There are some of us who like SPF 1020, which really isn't a thing. What's the most important is not the number, but how frequently you reapply, reapply, reapply. There are some that like to get their sunscreen out of their liquid foundations. There are some that like certain ingredients in their sun care. There are some that prefer not to use sun care at all, and that's their choice. But if they do want to use a sun protection lotion on their face, we have our new Protecting Day lotion that has a broad spectrum SPF 20 designed to complement both Infinite by Forever, because you will see many of the same ingredients as found in Infinite in this product, and you will see some common ingredients with Sonya Daily Skin in this product, designed to complement both, but to meet the needs of somebody who is looking for sun protection in their skincare. We have our beautiful new Awakening Eye Cream, and I know I said this last year. I'm going to say it again if there's new people in the audience. I have been in the industry, I've been in the fashion and beauty industry for over 30 years, and I've been formulating and developing products for network marketing companies for 17. I've consulted with companies, and I've seen a lot of master formulas. I'm also a product enthusiast. I'm trying everything. And it kills me when we're going into a new concept. I have to stop using my forever products to try what competitors are putting out, to understand what they're doing so that we know how we can compete in that space. So as we're looking for specific concepts, and I'm trying them, I'm trying their textures and their ingredients, and I'm reading their marketing text. This new Awakening Eye Cream, I would stand up against a New Skin, a La Mer, a La Prairie, a Clarins. Let's line them up right here. All the executive team, Caudalie, Boots. I'd stand in front of them and know this product would win hands down every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Now, many of you you might have had the wonderful occasion of meeting Mr. Aidan O'Hare. He is a simple guy. And his basic regimen before I got to the company was jojoba shampoo head to toe and aloe jelly all over his face and as his hair gel. That was it. He didn't understand skincare. He's like, really, you want us to do four steps? Why would I ever do that? And then there's Garen Breinholt, the Executive Vice President of the Americas, who is also aware of skincare but had not been using products designed to meet his personal needs. At least once a month, I have 6 to 8 executives in my office pleading for this eye cream. Holly, can we do it in a bigger size? Can you order me something? Can you put it in a bigger, I'm traveling, can I get 4? And Aidan O'Hare himself is now using Infinite Firming Serum and our new eye cream. And that's a huge, yes, that is a huge win for us. He sees the benefit, and he sees how it's changing his skin. So you can see it customizes and allows your customer to personalize to their individual expectations and meet their individual needs. Okay, you ready for the new product launch? Dun, da, 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 the new Aloe Biocellulose mask. Okay, so mask industry, huge, huge, massive industry, to the tune of $8.8 billion by 2021. One category, one product. $8.8 billion. Can you imagine even a 0.002% of that in a commission check? How phenomenal would that be? People all over are exploring the worlds of masks. And we decided to have a call to action. And you know, this, we'll get to the story in a minute. It always makes me smile. But we wanted to look at something that was unique in the marketplace because there are a lot of masks that are starting to pop up. So this mask, again, is great for all skin types, and it is fragrance-free. It's easy to apply, no mixing required. You simply put it on, take it off, and you're done. You don't even need to rinse your skin. And it has a high absorption rate, which means that it delivers more nutrients to the skin than traditional masks. And it does this in a dual-phase system. Now, let's talk about the unique part of this product. So, you start with the entry level of masks, and those are your paper masks. Those are your fabric masks. It might be cotton or bamboo. They're very light, and they're made of paper-type products, and that's your entry level. And then the next, you have your hydrogels, and those are a little bit more robust. They're a little bit more meaty, and those are a great level. And then you have at the very, very top, Aloe Biocellulose mask. The Biocellulose mask. Now, you have other biocellulose products on the market. And when I was working at home office and we were exploring masks, I told Rex exactly what I told you, and he said, Holly, is there anything better than biocellulose? Because he didn't want to go here, he didn't want to start at fabric or hydrogel, and even Aloe Biocellulose, when I told him, this is the top, this is the luxury, this is the tier that we want to be at. He said, well, is there anything better? And guess what? We found it, we did it, and we are the only company in the world to have forever aloe vera gel in the actual fabric itself. Yes. This is huge. Let me tell you how we create a biocellulose fiber. You start with coconuts and coconut water, and we ferment them. And during the fermentation process, it begins to grow bacteria. And this bacteria is a live microorganism, and it's really reproductive, and it starts reproducing and growing and fermenting, and it's hungry. And it needs a prebiotic fiber. And what is the best prebiotic fiber to feed a good bacteria? Aloe vera gel. So during this process, as these microorganisms are growing, we feed them forever living aloe vera gel. And we feed them seagrass. And they begin to fuse a substance or a fiber called biocellulose. So once the biocellulose, you kind of picture it like a spider would spin a web. That's kind of the same effect. But when it comes to the point where we have this material, the material contains forever aloe vera gel in the actual masks itself. And the fibers are 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. So they can hold on to every rich benefit and nutrient that they've been fed and created into this fiber, allowing you to reach fine lines and wrinkles that other masks cannot. So they're really moisture retentive. They were hungry, we fed them well, they did us a favor, they created this wonderful biocellulose fiber, and when you use it after you're finished, you take it off your face and you toss it in your garden. Or you put it in your plants, because the mask is biodegradable and compostable. So we give back. Thank you. That's a big win. Very few companies can say that their masks are biodegradable or compostable. Ours is. We're really, really proud of this product, and the results are truly remarkable. Since we launched this product, I'm getting voice or emails and texts from all over the UK. Leaders are coming up to me, and they're showing me before and after pictures. Now, they are so excited about this, but what I'm most proud of is the after pictures. They have no makeup on. They have naked faces, and they are so proud to show me their naked faces because their skin looks so amazing. They don't need foundation. They don't need concealer. They are so proud to show me their faces with the mask and then their faces after having used the mask. Because the product truly does help to fight the signs of aging and soothe skin while reducing the appearance of redness. So the result is really soft, silky, bright, glowing skin. Now, we all recognize this lovely lady. Check out this picture. The one without the mask is her skin after having used the biocellulose mask. Her skin is even, and it actually literally looks like it glows. I've seen people do this mask up close and personal. In fact, when I was presenting this mask to 4 guys at the office who had never used a mask in their entire life, the best part was when I had Aidan O'Hare, actually it was 5 guys, Nick Woodward-Shaw, Greg Mon, Garen Breinholt, and Gary Shreve, all with their biocellulose mask. And guess what? They come to me and they'll say, Holly, can you apply that mask again? Can we have one of those masks? And even at EMR, they were jumping at the chance to get on stage and show all of our FBOs how to mask. It's a very easy product to use. The results are absolutely outstanding. And I'm convinced, because we are the only company on the planet that has a mask that has forever living aloe vera gel in the actual formula itself, that you now have a competitive advantage and a point of differentiation that sets you apart from everybody else. The 2 phases that we talked about, dual phase delivery system, this actually comes from 2 different areas, because when we take the biocellulose fiber, we dip it in a serum. And the serum contains horse chestnut and green tea and antioxidants and glycerin and wonderful, wonderful botanicals that work harmoniously with aloe, which is also in the serum. And when we dip it in this serum, your skin now has a double phase delivery. First, you apply it to your skin. Those really fine biocellulose fibers begin to contour to your face. It should feel a little slimy, almost like you're cutting open an aloe vera plant and using the inner leaf gel. It's really it's cool and a little bit slimy. If you feel that it's a little rough, you're using it wrong, because the mask is actually sandwiched between 2 pieces of lightweight paper. You're gonna peel off 1 piece of paper, slap it on your face. My favorite part of giving the guys a mask is slapping the mask on their faces, and then smooth it to your face, and then pull the outer piece of paper off and toss those in your recycle bin. And then you've got this smooth, slimy, cool mask, and your skin begins to drink in all that delicious serum. And please, there is so much serum in this pouch. I did a demonstration yesterday for some of the top skin retailers in the UK, and I showed them, you squeeze the pouch, and I literally got a full palm full of that serum. Do not let a single drop go to waste. Rub it on your face and your neck and your décolleté and your arms and your legs, and even if you have extra, you rub it on your tummy, because it is the most amazing serum, and you do not want to let a single solitary drop go to waste. After your skin has taken in that serum, after about 20 minutes of use, depending on your skin, it may take longer for some, shorter for others. After you use it, that serum goes into the skin, and then the biocellulose fiber is so fine and the skin is so smart that it begins to break down the mask and take in the additional benefits of the aloe, the biocellulose, and the seagrass. So truly, the skin is just pampered. Your skin looks great, it feels great, and it's being loved by a lot of aloe. Recently, we launched a new product in the UK called Forever Active Pro B. We're going to talk a little bit about what it does and why it's important. because we had a wonderful product previously. We had a little beadlet. And aloe is an amazing product for nutrient absorption. We wanted to make sure we had the perfect complement. And it was time for an update. It was time to look at our formula and find an optimal companion for our aloe vera gel. Did you know that there are up to 3 pounds of bacteria in your gut? 3 pounds. That's a lot of bacteria, to the point where you can actually weigh them and measure them. It's in all of us. We all have it. Yes, you're all growing bacteria. It's right there. But there should be a really nice balance between your good friendly bacteria to help promote healthy digestion. And this is really for people who have any lifestyle, whether you're on the go or even if you're sedentary and you have an increase in improper choices of food, or when you're Holly Stout and you come to a country that has really amazing cheese and chocolate. Yeah, I've been really indulgent. When your stress changes, or if your diet changes, or if environmental factors change. I heard you guys had a lovely summer here in the UK, and that was a little rare, that it was bright and beautiful. That's an environmental change, and your skin is exposed and your body is exposed to that. And it causes imbalances. Taking a probiotic actually helps to restore the balance. And that's simply what we're trying to do. We're not trying to take over what the body does. We're trying to give it a little nudge. We're trying to give it a little extra support so that it does what it does at the ideal level. Now, when we look at what a good probiotic is, we look at a word called CFU, colony forming unit. Pretty technical. Not really. All it means is the L. rhamnosus strain of bacteria gets into your intestine. It meets up with other L. rhamnosus strains. They get together, they get married, they reproduce, they have a lot of offspring, and all the good begins to grow so that the bad cannot. Colony forming units. Now you're going to see on the market, there are a lot of companies that say they have 10 billion, 20 billion, 5 trillion CFU. And in reality, they might when they first produce it, but we know from a very thorough scientific study that the body and these types of products die before they even reach the stomach. And then once they go through the stomach, they're really dead, and then you're getting no benefit. So you can put as many live bacteria as you want, but the goal is not to have the amount of live bacteria. The goal is to make sure the bacteria lives and makes it to where it needs to be. And that is what we have mastered in this product. So this is clinically proven to survive the journey through the stomach to the GI tract to colonize and proliferate. Another technical term for reproduce. They're growing, and they're growing so nicely that good bacteria does not make any room for the bad. There's a combination of strains, scientifically selected. There are a lot of strains of bacteria out there, a lot of them. And each strain does something very specific. And we're a global company. We're in over 160 countries. So when we create a product, we need to take the mass amount of people, the broadest demographic, and look what their needs will be and respond with a product that everybody can benefit from. So we went out and found 6 strains that are ideal for this type of a product. 6 bacteria strains, strategically selected with clinically validated health effects, and they're produced and packaged to live and sustain the journey from the mouth to the esophagus to the stomach and into the GI tract. It's a wonderful new product. I didn't know that I needed a probiotic until I started taking this product. I was taking our previous product, and I was experiencing this increase in vitality and couldn't believe the effect I was having when I was drinking my gel. And then I started taking this, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need a probiotic. It was wonderful. My energy levels increased. I felt that I was just able to slough off more of the bad and consume and absorb more of the good. 8 billion colony-forming units, 6 synergistic strains, active vial technology, and the manufacturing process is what gives this a competitive advantage over other products like this on the market today. And you'll see the strains are selected for very specific results. And you're going to see a number at the end of those last two strains. You have the Lactobacillus reuteri, which has a 12,246. And then you have the Lactobacillus rhamnosus. These two strains were actually surveyed and analyzed for over 20 years at the Copenhagen University Hospital. They used them in the hospital. 20 years of clinically validated tests to ensure the efficacy of these two strains. And then in working with science, we know that the body can benefit the most from the additional 4 strains that we chose to put in this product. So, high resistant to stomach acid. And it's a little bit of it's not a very nice test, it's a gross test. They test the fecal matter that comes to make sure the bacteria is alive. And guess what? It is. And it's alive, and it's growing, and it's populating, and it's still healthy. So it is getting through the rough system of the stomach. The stomach is he's a stickler. He is the gatekeeper and will not let almost anything through that's not good. And he is going to hold off, and he's going to do his job. And you want that bacteria not in the stomach, but in the intestines. And so the stomach does a really good job in most cases, but with ours, can't touch it because we don't want it to wake up until it actually gets into the GI tract. The strain characterization has a DNA passport. So you saw those numbers, and all the other strains have numbers. That's kind of like its genealogy. It can help you trace back to exactly its source and show you its journey and its clinical validation and its journey through the world of science. Combination of strains complement each other. You can't just have 6 random strains and throw them into a capsule. You have to make sure that they work together, that they support each other. It would make no sense to have 6 strains that don't support each other. Individually, they're good. Together, they are full power, full potency, full steam ahead. And they provide clinically verified benefits. This is a great companion with your aloe gel. Take it in the morning when you first wake up and you take your aloe vera gel. These are the 2 strains, and there is your certificate for the Danish hospital of these strains that have been tested. And then some of that time was tested in, let's just say, a younger ward at the hospital. It wasn't just tested on people my age. It was tested in other ranges of the hospital of people younger than me. And they are truly remarkable strains, and we are the only company in the world that has these strains at this level with these strategic tests. Yes, be proud. That's a great thing to be proud of. We're providing products that nobody else has. There are other probiotics on the market. There is not a Forever Active Pro B. You have it now. Manufacturing, we use cryotechnology to help take the probiotics into a deep sleep. They go into a dormant deep sleep. And they're put in a vegetarian capsule, which makes it friendly for vegetarians. The capsule is made from plant cellulose. Talked about biocellulose. It's a fiber, and it's natural, so it's plant-derived. And it's opaque to protect it from the light. Probiotics do not like the light at all. They want it dark and wet, and they want it to be just the perfect environment so that they can do exactly what they're supposed to do. And finally, the packaging. We have to keep them in a state so that after we produce them, they continue to be alive when you take them. A lot of probiotics on the market, if it has a 2-year shelf life, by the time it reaches 3 months, there's nothing alive in that product. We have the test to show that this product is alive through its shelf life, which is truly a remarkable feat. I'm so proud of our scientists. The vial is actually, or the desiccant right there, it's actually part of the process. It's designed to support the probiotics and keep them in that state of dormancy without introducing any sort of moisture. So it's moisture tight and spill proof. You can't get anything in, you can't get anything out. And that inner sleeve is not only engineered by engineers, it's engineered by scientists to make sure that we are able to preserve all the wonderful benefits of our new Forever Active Pro B. You know, it's been a really busy year. You've seen a lot of changes. You've seen so many changes. And I know that change is difficult in the network marketing industry. I was a distributor for another company when I was in college for 7 years. And when they made a change, I was absolutely livid because they didn't consult me. I was one of a billion distributors, and they didn't call me to see how it would impact my business. But once I learned what they were doing with the products that they were launching, and I got behind them and I started to use them, I realized they were right. They were providing me better products with the latest technology that allowed me to expand my customer database and also start recruiting where I had not been recruiting before. So I know that change is difficult. You have a lot of new product launches, a lot to learn, but your customer today is going to recognize it, and they're going to continue to come back for more and more and more due to the way these products perform. Thank you so much for inviting me to this event. Enjoy these products and have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you.